Sales is tough. It doesn't matter if you're selling a bleeding-edge enterprise SaaS tool or a residential HVAC system. It's a process that requires equal amounts of product knowledge, customer empathy, and willpower. Fortunately, there's a little something that can help sellers do their jobs more effectively: sales enablement. While it isn't always easy to implement, this process of building easily accessible collateral in the name of streamlining the journey from lead to customer is imperative when building a scalable sales organization. By the end of this video, you'll have a deep understanding of why sales enablement is essential to your organization, as well as a foolproof sales enablement strategy that you can begin implementing today. Let's get started. Simply put, sales enablement is the process of empowering your sales reps with the tools, resources, and competitive intelligence they need to do their jobs effectively. You need to develop a 360-degree understanding of how your reps sell your product in order to uncover roadblocks. Then, once you've got a handle on what is standing in your seller's way, you can create enablement materials and implement solutions. When done right, sales enablement is transformative. It can save underperforming reps from a pink slip, it can ratchet your median up a notch, and it can turn your top performers into absolute legends. Good sales enablement empowers your entire organization with the competitive intelligence, resources, and tools to close more deals more efficiently. It's more than just creating a few battle cards and wishing reps luck. It's about teaching them to fish, showing them how to leverage your hard work into better business outcomes. In a very short period of time, your sales reps need to be able to get a qualified prospect's attention, build rapport, highlight pain points, and position your product as the solution that delivers X ideal outcome. Bonus points if it also makes the prospect into a hero. Handle objections and close the deal. And to do that, sales teams must be armed with training and readily available materials purpose-built to simplify and hasten the buyer's journey. In other words, they must be enabled. To begin building and implementing a successful, sustainable sales enablement strategy, start with this 7-step process. Step 1, assemble your team. In an ideal world, your organization would have a dedicated sales enablement team built to deliver strategic training and collateral to sales reps. In growing organizations, however, sales enablement often falls on product marketers, because when sales reps need help closing business, the go-to resource for all things positioning, messaging, and competitive intelligence is the natural first look. Step 2, establish specific goals and KPIs. While the overall goal of sales enablement is to equip your organization with the insights, data, tools, and knowledge it needs to sell better, take the time to establish specific short-term goals to serve as your roadmap as you scale your enablement program. Each goal should be accompanied by at least one KPI, because sales enablement comes in all shapes and sizes, which means there are dozens of metrics you can use to measure the success of your efforts. The most common are lead to opportunity conversion rate, win rate, competitive win rate, average selling price, sales cycle length, quota attainment, and content adoption. Step 3, delegate action items. Your team is built, your goals are locked in. Now let's determine who's going to own what. This is pretty intuitive. For example, any goal related to positioning, messaging, or competitive intelligence should be owned by a product marketer. Or any goal related to nurturing leads should be owned by a demand gen marketer. Ownership of the specific goal can be shared, of course, but make sure it's clear who owns specific deliverables. Step 4, create collateral. Whether you're focused on case studies, business case templates, ROI calculators, or something else entirely, now is the time to bring it or them to life. Creating a piece of collateral isn't as simple as writing an email or publishing a blog post. It's an activity that, when done well, requires a substantial degree of collaboration and attention to detail. For the rundown on one of the most essential pieces of collateral, sales battle cards. We've got our Sales Battle Cards 101 video queued up for you in the description below. Step 5, develop your rollout plans. So you've just created some game-changing sales enablement collateral. Congratulations. Now, how are you going to ensure that your sellers know where to find it, why it's important, or how to use it? If you want your reps to actually leverage the materials you've created, you need to be thoughtful as to how you're going to roll everything out. Step 6, distribute collateral. Now that you've answered those 3 questions, make it happen. To ensure your sales enablement materials are being used and continue to drive adoption, distribute the collateral to where your sellers spend their time. Step 7, analyze and optimize. We included KPIs in step 2 for a reason, because the work of sales enablement is never done. Use your KPIs to determine what's working, what's not, and how you can continue to improve results over time. Unfortunately, no matter how thorough you are when planning, creating, and distributing your collateral, you won't hit a home run with your first swing. Some materials will be underutilized and others will prove ineffective. There will always, in other words, be room for improvement. And there you have it. You've just successfully implemented a sales enablement program. One key aspect of sales enablement is competitive intelligence. While some companies may choose to focus on them as their own initiatives, they're much more impactful when paired together. To learn how you can begin fueling your sales enablement program with competitive intelligence, request a demo of Crayon today.